Have you ever wondered why some guys stay stuck in the friend zone forever, while others seem to easily flip the script? If you're tired of being just a friend and want her to finally see you as a man she desires, then you need to listen carefully. In this video, I'll give you 10 powerful strategies to move out of the friend zone and into her arms, without begging, forcing, or looking desperate. Stick around to the end, because I'll also reveal one mindset shift most men never make, and it changes everything. How to move from the friend zone to her man one. Stop being emotionally available on demand. When you're always there to listen to her problems, comfort her after every breakup, or act as her emotional sponge, you position yourself as her safety net, not her fantasy. Men in the friend zone often mistake emotional availability for connection, but she doesn't crave a therapist. She craves polarity. The more you're always there for her, the more she'll associate you with platonic comfort. You have to create space. You must stop being her emotional crutch and start being the man who has boundaries, goals, and limited access. When you become less predictable, less available, and more self-directed, she starts to notice you as someone she could lose, and that stirs attraction. 2. Start flirting with intentional tension, not compliments. You won't get out of the friend zone by telling her how beautiful she is every day. In fact, over-validating her just confirms her power over you. Real flirting isn't about approval. It's about tension. It's subtle eye contact, playful teasing, well-timed silence, and a hint of unpredictability. You build attraction by keeping her slightly on edge, wondering what you think of her. When you stop feeding her constant praise and instead introduce emotional contrast, being hot and cold, curious and mysterious, you become harder to read. And in the female mind, what's hard to read becomes hard to forget. 3. Increase physicality without fear. Men in the friend zone often treat women like glass, afraid to initiate any physical contact for fear of ruining the friendship. But touch is essential in triggering attraction. That doesn't mean being invasive, it means gradually escalating comfort-level touch. A brief touch on her back as you guide her through a door, sitting closer than usual, playful arm wrestling, or reading her palm. The goal is to get her used to feeling you physically, because physical familiarity dissolves the wall between friend and potential lover. When done with confidence, calibrated touch is often what wakes her up to a new reality. You're not just a friend, you're a one she could desire. 4. Speak with sexual energy, not vulgarity. Most men in the friend zone communicate like brothers. Their tone is soft, agreeable, and neutral. But attraction lives in energy. And if you never speak with that raw, confident, masculine tone that hints at desire, she'll never feel the chemistry. You don't need to be explicit. You need to own your desire subtly. Tell her she looks dangerously good in that dress. Say she's trouble in a tone that makes her wonder if you're joking. Or make eye contact that lingers just long enough to feel deliberate. She needs to feel the potential of intimacy. And if you never introduce that tension with your voice and vibe, she'll never see you as more than a friend. 5. Build a magnetic lifestyle that pulls her in. Women fall for men who are going somewhere, not guys who orbit their world waiting for attention. If she sees you constantly improving, working out, building a business, leading your circle, posting high-value content, she starts seeing you differently. You go from the guy who's always there to the guy who's hard to get. Your transformation forces her to reevaluate you. She starts noticing the little things. Your jawline's getting sharper. Your voice sounds more confident. Your time is more limited. Suddenly, she's chasing the man you're becoming. Stop trying to win her over. Start building a life so strong she can't ignore the upgrade. 6. Introduce sexual competitors into the frame. One of the fastest ways to shift a woman's perception of you is to subtly make her aware that other women want you. Not through bragging, but through context. Mention you've been dating casually. Let her see attractive women comment on your posts. Speak with the ease of a man who has options. Why? Because pre-selection is real. When women see that other women desire you, they start questioning their own view. What am I not seeing? You want her to think. That internal conflict creates curiosity, and curiosity is the first step out of the friend zone. 8. Break the emotional rhythm between you. You've built a routine with her. Same types of convos, same tone, same role. You need to break it. Interrupt the pattern. Say something she doesn't expect. Push back on one of her opinions. Disagree playfully. Share a bold view that throws her off balance. Emotional rhythm creates emotional categorization. If she knows exactly how you'll respond, she's already filed you under safe friend. But if you create unpredictability, she's forced to engage with you in new ways. And when her brain has to recategorize you, the door to attraction opens just a bit wider. 9. Take a bold risk and change the tone. Eventually, you'll reach a point where you have to stop playing defense and initiate offense. This doesn't mean confessing your feelings like a rom-com protagonist. It means asserting a change in dynamic. Invite her on a one-on-one date, but frame it as confident, not hopeful. If she declines or dodges, withdraw. Don't punish her, but remove the access she had when you were in the friend role. Let her sit with that shift. Most guys fear this risk because they don't want to lose the friendship. But that's the problem. As long as you play it safe, you're reinforcing the very role you're trying to escape. Develop emotional detachment from the outcome. Women can sense when your entire sense of worth hinges on their validation. That energy repels them. They want a man who wants them, but doesn't need them. To escape the friend zone, you must develop a mindset that says, I know what I bring to the table, and if you can't see it, someone else will. This doesn't make you cold, it makes you selective. And nothing flips attraction like the moment a woman realizes you no longer need her attention. She'll start wondering, why isn't he chasing me anymore? That curiosity can ignite new feelings she never expected to feel for you. And there you have it. 10 proven ways to escape the friend zone and spark real attraction. Remember, this is not about playing games or being someone you're not. It's about reclaiming your masculine edge and becoming the kind of man who naturally draws women in. If you found these tips helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more real-world dating advice, and leave a comment sharing one of these strategies you plan to use right away. Don't miss out. Turn on notifications so you never miss my next video. Until then, stay sharp and remember, women respond to men who know their value.